Hello everyone, I am Janhavi Panwar and welcome to a motivational video, and in this video I'm gonna tell you how to start thinking right towards people. Well, most of the people think that we always see the positiveness in some different people, whoever we meet, and some different people too. The person standing in front of you, either he's a stranger or not. So we people tend to think like we're gonna search some positive qualities, that what are the positive qualities in this person standing in front of you. But most of the time what happens is we people mostly go to any stranger, we'll have a bit of chit chat, and we think we just start to find the negative qualities in the person. Well, if you are gonna do it again and again, over and over, with any person you meet or with any of the mutual friend you meet, so it is always destined that you are gonna have usual fights, you're gonna have some arguments every time. You can't just build a good kind of friendship. You can't be friendly because you always tend to see those negative qualities in people. Well, let me give you a little example. How many times does it happen that there are some blunders which the loved ones do, and we just tend to forget it. We just tend to forget whatever your loved ones do, whether there are big mistakes or whether they are blunders. So we people tend to forget it. And someone we hate, so we people think that's a big mistake, and we just start arguing about it, we start fighting about it, some quarrel's gonna happen and we're never gonna talk to each other again because you just hate that person. And for the loved ones, you can't do it. Why is that? Because you just love that person. And why do you hate that person? Because that person is a stranger? No. Until the point you won't start thinking right, you won't start thinking positive about the person, they can also do it. You really expect from people who are standing in front of you to think positive about you, to have no judgment about you, to just talk in a friendly way. You're gonna go up and start a conversation with anyone, and you're gonna start arguing, and you're gonna find everything negative in that person. How can you build a friendship? How can you build a friendly relation with anyone? You won't be comfortable ever. Whenever you are gonna see that person, you'll be like starting to run away, or you're gonna start a fight over there. And even if that person will think of you as a negative person, that you can never ever build a positive relationship. What more would happen? Something more would happen, that whenever he's gonna recommend to you anyone, so it's gonna be like, that guy is a negative one, don't go to that. And maybe he's gonna use some swears because you're always gonna be in that mood. So at the point when you start talking in a relaxed mood, just go on, just let go on. You can't just stop and restart your life at the point where everything just turns to be negative. Just resume, pause, and then restart it from the point where everything is positive. What more would happen? You're gonna feel relaxed, you'll be comfortable, and the person standing in front of you who is listening to you, who is trying to build a conversation with you, would feel positive and relaxed with you, would feel comfortable with you. It's like if you want to try to find out some negative qualities in some other people, so they also have the right to live. So it's all accordingly, it's gonna go simultaneously. How you're gonna behave, your action, your way of saying, your way of expressing is gonna have a reaction. Your way you think that the person who is standing in front of you will give you his whole respect when you aren't gonna give him. So start thinking positive about people if you want to have a total mastered success, if you want to have some good recommendations, if you want to feel comfortable around people, if you want to have positive qualities in you, then start thinking right towards people. Thank you so much for watching this video. I am Janhavi Panwar and I'll be back with a new video very soon. And do subscribe to my channel, do drop a like button, do share it with your friends and family. Thank you so much everyone.